it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. I'm so glad you could join me for Stampin' Gals Gone Wild Wednesday. I've got a really fun project in mind for you today, and you may be familiar with something like this. This is a Christmas cracker. Maybe you've seen this. This is where you just pull the bottom of the cracker open and candy falls out. I mean, does it get any better than that? You pull it open and candy falls out. Hello. But what I love most about today's project is it uses the paper from the Trim the Tree paper stack. If you've seen those little 4.5 by 6.5 paper stacks that we have, you get 48 in a package. So you could make 48 of these with just one package of that Trim the Tree paper. So we're going to get started with how to create this. So let's get going. All right, let's go ahead and begin creating our Christmas cracker. As I said, we're going to be using the Trim the Tree Designer Series paper stack. Look at all of these fabulous designs. You are going to have so much fun with this. So let's go ahead and pull out a piece of our Designer Series paper. And I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored board for this. And what I want to do is I need to do some scoring first. I'm going to start, by the way, this paper is 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. That's the size that it comes. So you could also cut down some of your favorite Designer Series paper to that size as well. But it's nice because the stacks, there's no additional cutting. Now, I want the long side up at the top, and we are going to score it at 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2 inches. We're then going to come down on this end and score 4, 4.5, and 5. Okay? We're going to now turn it over so the 4.5 inch side is up at the top. And this is really easy. Score it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Easy peasy, double cheesy. All right, now one of the things that we need to do is to do some folding, get all these creases really nice and creased. So you can see this one has, it's going to be kind of a little accordion fold right here. Can you see how we did that? Because there's 3 creases on that side. Let's do the same thing here. And come here. So you can see we now have kind of this little mountain and valley going on. Now we want to give all of our other lines a good crease. You can come in with your bone folder, but remember it is kind of, it's a little more delicate paper. I don't want you to go too crazy with it. We're now going to be using one of our punch boards. Now here's the cool part, guys. We can either use the envelope punch board or the gift box punch board, and I'm going to show you how to use both. All right, let's go ahead and begin with the envelope punch board. And what we're going to do here is we're going to line this up at the 1.5 inch mark on our board. And we are going to punch. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I should have said this. I folded the first fold down, so just the first one there. Let's rotate it around, and we're going to repeat that on the other side at 1.5 inches, just like so. Now, you will continue, fold it again, and continue doing that same thing. But now let me show you what happens if you want to use your gift board punch board. That's a mouthful. Let me bring that one in. So the gift board punch board, actually I said gift board, gift box punch board. There we go. We're going to do the exact same thing, but let me show you how you're going to line it up because I don't have a little 1/2 inch measure here. You can see, and you know what, no, you probably can't with the video. There are 3 score lines here. We want to hit that score line that's right there in the middle, and you're just going to line it up right here in the middle of that punch. Very simple. It's not that bad. Really, if I didn't have that punch there, you'd easily be able to see that that is right there in the middle. And I can punch and bring it down. Remember, this one has those 3 little score lines as well. I'm looking for them. There they are. So we can put that one in as well. We're going to repeat that exact same process right here, and we're going to line that up in the same way. Again, either board you want to work with is perfectly fine, but we just want to make sure we're getting those 2 layers going all the way through. It's going to look like that. Awesome. We're now ready to put this together, and I need some really strong adhesive on this little 1/2 inch flap that we have here. I've got my silicone mat underneath me. That way I don't have to worry about any of my fast fuse sticking. I'm just going to go ahead and run that all the way down like so. I realize there's some popping through there, but check it out. I can just lift that out of the way. I find the best way to put this together is just lay it flat and bring this over like so. And then you can see my little box came out just right. So I'm not trying to line all that up and go all crazy with it. Who has time for that, right? All right, we're ready to fill this with some candy because I'm just going to pop that closed. Do you see how that just falls right into place? It's fabulous. I have got 4 Hershey Nuggets. And I found that if I just put the 2 flat sides together and keep that end kind of closed there, I can drop 2 down in there. I can take my last 2 and I can drop those down in there. And look at that. Watch this. Boom. And it's just going to go together. Well, looks like I missed a spot. I'm so sorry. Well, that's all right. It's still going to go together just right. So we do want to tie this up. I have got 16 inches of our beautiful satin white ribbon. Love this stuff. So let's go ahead and just cut it in half. Boom. We're now going to take this and we're going to tie it. By the way, I see my seam right here. I really want that down at the bottom. I don't want that to get in my way at all. So we're just going to tie this in a knot, a real pretty square knot here, down on one end. Remember my trick, right over left, left over right, and only pull what's in your left hand. When you do that, look at that pretty little square knot you're going to get. We can trim that off. Let's go ahead and do that on the opposite side. Okay, we've got that all done. It looks fabulous. As I said, my seam's down there at the bottom so that I know on the recipient what they see is all that pretty side. Let's go ahead and do a fabulous little tag for it. I have got a piece of our Naturals white cardstock. I love this. I love that little speckle that's in it. And I came in with the Mingle All the Way stamp from that stamp set, the Mingle All the Way, and I stamped it in Cherry Cobbler. Very simple. I'm going to take one of our window frames. And by the way, if you were watching this, this is the week of, today is November 11th. And so if you're watching this during this week, these frames, these framelits are actually on sale right now. Bonus, 15% off. We love that. You can see I'm just going to line that up there on my stamp. I'm going to run that through my Big Shot to create a really fabulous tag. All right, gone through the Big Shot. Looks terrific. A great way to use those framelits. Let me go ahead and I'm going to bring in some silver sparkle. You guys know I absolutely love this stuff. Pardon me as I put on my glasses to be able to see. I'm just going to dot anywhere there was a little dot of snow on here, and that just gives it some really nice bling. And I always like bling, don't you? And I think on that it just really makes that sparkle. Now to add it on to our little Christmas cracker, well, because that glue is not dry, I think I'm just going to come in with a paper piercer and a mini glue dot. I'm just going to stick it right, whoops, I am going to stick it, there we go. And then I can take my little tag and it can just go right there, and my gift is perfect and ready to go. What do you guys think? Are those fabulous or what? Those are going to look so cute sticking out of the stocking this year. Well, everyone, I hope that you enjoyed that project. This is one I know I'm going to make lots of these. I think these are going to be really fun for maybe Jenny to hand out to her friends at school. You know, our kids are always loving to give little gifts to their friends. I think this is going to be just the right thing for them. And if not, it's going to be a great little stocking stuffer for the grandkids. Just something fun that they can tear open. And you know how much they love to tear open stuff at Christmas. So thanks so much for stopping by to see how to make that project. Now remember, you can go to our websites to order that Trim the Tree paper stack. You're going to need that and you're going to love it. You can find that if you're in the United States. Go to simplysimplestamping.com. And if you are here from Canada, Jose has got a fabulous website at stampingjoe.com. You can order all of your Stampin' supplies right there, and we'll have them delivered right to you. You know, Christmas is coming faster, so don't delay. Go ahead and get your supplies that you need for your Christmas projects now. Don't let it sneak up on you in February like it does me. So be sure to check us out, simplysimplestamping.com and stampingjoe.com. Thanks again so much, everybody, for stopping by. I will see you guys soon. Have a good Wednesday. Bye-bye.